Welcome to this first session of programming in C. It's a first class for you. Moreover, it's a formal class. In this class, we are going to discuss the fundamentals of computers. What is computer? Why we need computer? How the concept of computer is evolved. Moreover, as an important one, when this concept was started, when the field of computing is emerged. Okay, so we are going to discuss such concepts. As a B.Sc computer science student, you have to concentrate on software, programming. So you have to enrich your programming idea, programming knowledge. For the next 3 years, mainly you are going to learn the programming principles, the concept of software, what a software is and how the software is prepared, what are all the stages of software development, so like that. Totally there are 6 semesters. On each semester, you will do a programming paper as well as a theory paper. Okay. So first, I will show the syllabus of your first semester computer science paper, core course, programming in C. So in this semester, on this first semester, you are going to learn the paper programming in C. So what this paper is? In this paper, actually you are going to learn a programming language, a traditional programming language called C. Okay, so you see the objective of this course on your screen. I'm displaying the syllabus on your screen. So the object is this, to impart basic knowledge of programming skills in C language. Okay, so here totally there are 5 units. First 2 units are covered by myself and third, fourth are covered by Haja sir, and fifth one is completed by our HOD sir. So 3 people are going to take this concept paper programming in C. So before going to introduce the programming in C paper, you must know the concepts I said in the starting of this session. What is computer? Why computer is needed? What are all the needs of computers? Okay, so you have to find answers for all these things, right? Moreover, as a computer science student, you must know the history of computers. There is an interesting story about the history of computers. Today, we are using computers at palm level. Okay, even we are saying palm top computer. Our mobile is nothing but a smart computer. Our smartphone is a computer. Okay, so now you see how the technology is evolved. But in the beginning stages of computers, there are more difficulties. Programmers faced a lot of problems to execute a program, single program and even a simple program. So, okay, so you must know these concepts. We'll discuss one by one. Okay. So my part is containing these first 2 units. Unit 1. Under Unit 1, we are going to discuss the introduction concepts of C. Then on the second unit, we have to discuss the I/O, input and output operations involved in C. So in the forthcoming classes, we are going to discuss that concept. For the next few sessions, I will introduce the history of computers, the basics of computers, interesting facts about computers. Okay, so after knowing this, then only you will get an idea of what a computer is and what a programming is. Okay. So what a computer is? Basically, computer is an electronic device doing arithmetic and logical calculations. It's a device. It is nothing but a device like other devices that we are using today. It's an electronic device. Okay. So apart from doing the arithmetic and logical calculation, a computer is also storing huge amount of data on its memory. Okay. So you see, a traditional computer looks like this. On your screen, I have displayed a computer diagram, photo. Okay. Basically, the word computer is derived from the Latin word compute. Okay. There is a Latin word compute. So what is the meaning of compute? Compute means calculate. That means do some calculation. Okay. Most of us say some expansions for computers, like common operating machine purposely used for technological and educational research, but these are all myths. Don't believe it. Okay, there is no expansion for the word computer. It's derived from the Latin word compute. Okay, so have a note of this. So definitely expansions like these are myths. Okay, so next we do an important question: why computers are needed? Before computers, maximum the works are carried out by human. Most of the processes on any field, even in all fields, are carried out as a human process. But as a human process, it takes longer time. Okay. So we need solution result more fast that are derived from human processing. So to do the work more fast than the human processing, we need a device, a platform. Okay. Moreover, the next thing is, what is that? Sometimes, not sometimes, maximum in all times, the manual calculation proves to error. Okay, most of the manual calculation are leading to error. We cannot give exact solution at certain timing. So we need a exact solution, near equal solution. So this is the second need of the emerging of computers. Moreover, today there are larger and complex problems. In the beginning stages, only arithmetic calculations are involved. But as technology evolves, as a day-to-day process, there are more problems. The fields are also introduced, newer fields are introduced. In all fields, the problems will also increase. Even today itself, the problem, okay, today itself, the problems are also increasing. Okay, so by considering all these things, there are some needs. We need some accurate and faster solutions. Moreover, as a human brain, we cannot store huge amount of data on our brain. So the major need of using computer is to maintain larger set of data. So these are all impossible for the humankind to do all these tasks. That means to do your work more fast, produce near equal solution, that means accurate solution. Okay, so these concepts led to the emergence of the device. What is that? Computer. So when computing started, when the field of computing is started, you see, there is a age, Stone Age. The concept of computing started in the period of Stone Ages. Okay, in the Stone Ages, man lived in caves. There is no language at all. Everything is interpreted as signals. Okay, so under that situation, the concept of computing was started. On stage, that means Stone Ages, the humans started to count by using their fingers. Okay, so thereafter symbols were introduced. The human lived on that Stone Age started to write symbol by using charcoal on the walls of caves. Okay, so you see this? See the diagram? Just the human started to count by using charcoals on the walls of caves by writing some symbols. Okay, by drawing some lines. So thereafter, the civilization had been grown. So after some period, a major invention was made in China. Abacus was invented in China. It's a calculating device. Okay, it's a calculating device, moreover mechanical device. It's used for doing addition and subtraction. So the abacus, you see, the abacus is having some coins in both upper and lower parts. Users have to roll down and roll up the coins in order to do a calculation. So at the same time, in 18th century, John Napier designed another device. How it is called? Napier bones. So the Napier bones is used for doing multiplication. So thereafter, after abacus and Napier bones, several devices were invented. Most of the devices are of the type mechanical. Okay. So the devices, mechanical devices, are seeking the help of human to operate. Then a man, Charles Babbage, even he is called as the father of computer. Okay, he invented, actually he designed a machine, how it is called Analytical Engine, in the year of 1830. You see this? So here also, the Analytical Engine is also worked as a mechanical device with a concept, what it is called logic, the base for today computers. So the invention of Analytical Engine by Charles Babbage has made a tremendous change in the field of computing, and that Analytical Engine is forming the base for today computers also. Okay, so on that stage, users started to work with the help of Analytical Engine, and they have solved several problems, mathematical problems. You see on the screen. Actually, they have to code by using some punched card like devices. They have to feed the information to that device. The Analytical Engine is producing the outputs in the form of quads, okay, punched card holes. Users have to interpret the concepts. Okay. So computers up to 1880 were used as mechanical devices. Thereafter, in 1882, Edison invented the electricity. So such a invention made a major evolution in the field of computing. Okay, so computers after the electricity were designed as electrical devices. So following that electricity, and with a major evolution of computers from mechanical to electrical, the computers generations were also started. Okay. So now we have to discuss the generations of computers one by one. Totally there are 5 generations as per the theory, but as a practical, the 5th generation is also over. You see on your screen, there are 5 generations, namely first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, fifth generation. Okay, now after the invention of smartphones in 1993, the 5th generation is also over. We are in the 6th generation of computers. So in our next session, we have to discuss the generations one by one. So now I will wind up the today's session. Thank you one and all.